Yo, what's going on, guys? This is your boy Trillionaire Mac. Welcome back to another video. So in this video, we're going to be breaking down this AUDUSD day trade that I caught earlier this morning. It was closer to around the time that the market had opened. We had already done our 8 p.m. webinar within our Telegram channel, and saw this as a valid trade opportunity, entered the market. Unfortunately, this trade here I did not send out to my clients. Main reason being is because I took it on a different time frame than the time frame that I instruct them to take their entries on. So we're going to go through this trade from top to bottom, explain to you guys why I took it, give you guys a little bit of insight. We are going to be doing another giveaway, so stay tuned for that information within this video or within the next video that's uploaded today. It should be a Euro JPY trade breakdown uploaded today as well. Alright, so stay tuned for those. With that being said, if you guys enjoy the content within this YouTube channel, definitely leave a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you a part of the family. Hit that bell notification icon to be updated whenever I upload these trade breakdowns. And I'll catch you guys on the other side. Let's get it. So before we get started, of course, we can look at the H4 time frame. Okay, but I'd be lying to you guys if I told you all that I used the H4 time frame to take this trade. This trade was originally formulated on the M15, but we do have confluence with our H4 time frame. We can see that price is overall bullish, very bullish. We can see that we do have this leg as a retracement. We have another leg as a retracement. So basically, on our H4 time frame, okay, we are creating internal counter trend structure right now for a possible retracement, maybe to this area here before we get a valid reaction for price to push to the upside. As you guys can see, I already have my alert set here. All right, so I am going to play off of this once price actually taps into it. But this idea was originally formulated on the M15 time frame, just reading supply, demand, and things like that. So we can see that if we look over here, price taps into a valid zone to the left that I have marked up. Okay, we have a sweep change of our momentum, and then price starts to push to the upside. Well, what does that leave behind? That leaves behind an area that we can look to possibly take a trade from, which is here. So once price actually taps into this region here, because we did not sweep any of these lows here, okay, I wanted to see something being swept internally, okay? As you guys can see, price basically instigates this low here. If I go to the 5-minute, you can see it very well. All right, and I was also talking to a student about this AUD-USD trade. I hope you were able to catch it. If that individual is watching this video, I hope you were able to catch it because all the confluences that I believe we were somewhere within this area here, and all of the confluences that I needed to see that I told you about, we actually completed literally every single one of them, which is why I took this valid setup. So we can see here that price is pushing to the upside. Then what happens? We sweep liquidity to the downside. Okay, so we have a down break of structure, and then our momentum changes. So we sweep liquidity and we go the opposite direction, and we also take out this valid structure here. Okay. You can also say that we closed above this supply here. Okay, we do have some pivot supply here. Okay. But overall, I was looking for price to close above this region here that we reject once, twice, 3, 4 times, and eventually we break through. All right. So what I'm interested in is this here. Okay, and why am I interested in this? The reason why I'm interested in this is simply because this is where we have not only our sweep. Okay, let's go to the 1-minute time frame. I'm trying to figure out why my entry is a little off, unless I just accidentally moved. Oh, perfect. No, it was based on the 1-minute. Okay, so the overall idea formulated on the 5-minute, but the refinement that I took entry on was based on the 1-minute here. All right, it was around, man, I actually stayed up all through London session trying to maintain this trade as well. Oh, hold on, let's move this down just a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so refinement on the 1-minute, which is totally doable, right? If you're someone who wants to formulate their ideas on the higher time frame, that's completely fine. Just make sure you guys are refining at least to the M15 to just try to get a spot on entry. All right. So stop loss on this trade was around 1.5 pips based on the 1-minute time frame. All right, simply just covering the demand that came into the market down here on the lower time frame. All right. Price then pushed to the upside. We can see price came right back to it. Okay, tagged us into the market. Stop loss was around 1.5 pips, only risking 1% of the account. And we can see our target was simply just this supply zone here based on the M15. All right, I simply just traded from one zone to the next. Okay, price taps into this zone, giving us around 38.6 pips. I actually closed around 39 pips. Let's go ahead and there we go. Right, collected around 26% on this trade here. Guys, with these types of numbers, with 26%, honestly, your week could be done, your month could be done, right? My entire November, I could basically say is done. This is why it's important that you use the lower time frames. All right, this is why it's important that you enter on, the 5 minute, the 1 minute, right? This is why it's important that you use the same risk management every trade. Okay, because these are the types of trades that you're going to be able to produce. So all of this area here was London session, all right, where we basically just consolidated. And then towards the end of the trade itself, it was around 4 a.m. right here, 4:06 a.m. So last night was a very long night for me, but 26%, it was worth it. All right. If you guys do have any questions, feel free to contact me on Telegram or on Instagram. I've really been enjoying answering you all's questions thus far. All right. Also, if you guys do want a one-on-one session with me, if you need assistance with your trading plan, if you need assistance with figuring out, how to take entries on the lower time frames, anything like that, feel free to click the Calendly link in the description and sign up for a one-on-one session with your boy. That is just like a little special I'm doing since it's, coming around the holiday times, fourth quarter. I know everyone's trying to hit their goals and things like that. So I figured that I would assist you guys in any way possible. All right. With that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Much love. Leave a like on this one if you enjoyed. And